Hi everyone, so good to see you. Thank you for stepping on the mat with me today. I will guide you through a 45-minute Pilates class with a main focus on glutes and core stabilization. All you need is yourself, a yoga mat and a chair. We'll move through 2 rounds today. Round 1 is a warm-up series that can still be quite challenging in its own right. And in round 2, we'll level up by revisiting similar exercises, but from different body positions or more advanced variations, okay? I will also talk a little bit more in depth about the breath and your neutral spine. So please go at your own pace, listen to your body, rest when you need to. Get yourself ready and we'll get moving shortly. All right, my team, let's get started straight away. Like I said, all you need is a chair and apparently a cat if you have one. She is probably going to walk around, I'm going to warn you. Lying on your back for me, please. Have your feet hip width distance, knees to the sky. Pop your hands on your belly just for a moment. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Inhale through your nose, fill up the belly, fill up the chest, expand the ribs. Exhale, mouth. Let it go. Let's do this twice more. Big breath in. And then releasing breath out. Last one, inhale. Big exhale. Lovely. Pop your hands by your side, palms facing down. I know that didn't take long, hey, for you to get wondering. Press the feet down for me, including your toes. Notice your shoulders. Can you walk them away from your ears to create some space for your neck? And then notice your spine for me, please. You only want space for a tiny blueberry underneath your mid-back. So we're not imprinting just yet, but there's also no flaring of the rib cage. Now, as you inhale, try to inhale into the belly, the lungs, and the ribs at the same time. Inhale nose, exhale mouth, as if you're blowing out a candle through pursed lips. Let's do that once more. Big breath in. Find space in your body. Long breath out through the mouth. A little contraction through your deep abdominals at the base of the exhale breath. So the space below the belly button and below the navel and, in between your navel and your pubic bone. That's the space you want to draw back towards the spine. So you feel a little lifting through your pelvic floor. Okay. Now the next time you exhale, you're going to lift your hips all the way towards the sky. So press into your feet, squeeze your sit bones up into that long line from the shoulders to the hips to the knees for your glute bridge. On an inhalation, all the way down, articulate your spine, upper back, middle back, lower back. Your sit bones touch down last. Now do this a few more times in your own rhythm and pace, nice and controlled. You shouldn't feel any niggles through the knees. Equal weight in your feet. Now, I like to imagine my spine is a pearl necklace, and every vertebrae is like a bead on that necklace. So bead by bead, vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling up and down. Your glutes are warming up, your hamstrings are warming up, and your spine is warming up. If you want to make this a little bit harder, float your arms towards the sky as if you're holding a beach ball above your chest. You're here for another 10 seconds. I'm going to hold hips high for tiny pulses. Work with your breath. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold your hips high. If you need your hands down, pop them down. Shoulders away from your ears. Hug those floating ribs in. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Tiny pulses towards the ceiling. Think only up never down. Little pulses, squeeze and squeeze. You have another 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold your bridge high, energetically pull the heels back towards your sit bones by pushing your knees forward over the toes. You might not move your body at all. It's an energetic activation. Let's hold for another 5. Notice your hamstrings firing up. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2. Now take an inhale to prepare. As you exhale, roll the spine down vertebrae by vertebrae. Release your arms, knock the knees together, take your feet a little wider. Windscreen wiper your legs from left to right. Let's go one more like that. Feet back to center, knees back to center. Pop your hands down next to your hips. Float one leg, then the other leg to tabletop. Notice what this does for your core. You keep that neutral spine. So again, no popping up of the belly. There's no imprinting of the spine entirely, okay? So there's no tucking of the tail, but you do want to engage your core so you keep that tiny, tiny gap underneath your mid back. Now from here, drop your left tippy toes towards the floor, but keep that 90 degree through the legs. Lift that leg back to tabletop. Swap to the right leg. Scissors with control. Feel your core switching on. Flip your palms up next to the body if you feel your shoulders are stressing too much. If this is too much, you're going to lift one leg at a time from feet on the floor, okay? You can regress a little if you need to. Otherwise, stay with me. You can start to swap and swap the legs a little bit quicker. Draw navel to spine. Try to keep the chest open and your shoulders as relaxed as possible. Yeah, we don't want to create any extra tension through the neck. Let's go for about 20 more seconds. You are swapping and swapping. I like to imagine that I'm holding a tennis ball behind that kneecap. So the legs stay in that 90 degree angle the whole time. Keep drawing your belly down to the floor. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep breathing. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Any movements that you prefer, again, a windscreen wiper, maybe a full body stretch. So don't worry too much about what I'm doing. Listen to your body. Come to lie on the left side of your body. Left hand all the way flat, left arm supporting your head in your left arm. Knees are in line with your hips. Your shins are parallel to the long edge of your mat. So you're in this chair position lying down. Now notice what your side waist is doing. Can you lift your side waist away from the floor so you have a neutral spine? Another way of thinking about that is to press your top hip away from your rib cage. Now all you're going to do, lift your top leg in its entirety and then you drop it down. To lift that leg, you squeeze your butt cheek and you lower it down. So if you are mirroring me, if you look the same as me, your left leg will be lifting. But if you are also on the left side of your body, like myself, it's your right leg that's lifting. Let's go for a couple more rounds. We're going to add on with a pulse through those legs. In 5, adding a pulse. Try to flex your toes back. Keep the chest open. Your core is on, so a gentle navel to spine. Last 3. Last 2. On your next one, lift that right leg, add a pulse. Pulse, pulse to the ceiling, drop knee to knee. Lift, pulse, pulse, drop knee to knee. Now, as you start to fatigue here, notice what your side waist is doing. Keep fighting for that neutral spine, so don't create that little hammock shape or banana shape through the side body. Even though my right leg is lifting and lowering, my left leg, my left butt cheek feels this chew. Yeah, maybe even more so. It's stabilizing the pelvis, the body. In about 5, we're going to add on. So stay with me. Pulse, pulse. Of course, rest if you need to. But try to keep moving. Work with the breath. Exhale to lift. Inhale, control that knee down. Last 3. In 2, that leg lifts. And hold it there. Last one. Hold that leg high. Now extend that leg out. So all you're going to do is kick the heel forward. Bend that knee towards, so heel to butt cheek, bend the knee back in. Kick the heel forward, heel to your sit bone. That's your movement. So if you were to look at your knees are in line with each other with about the space of a yoga block or a tennis ball between them, okay? So your knees are not relaxed. They are away from one another. Let's go for another 5. I hope you can start to feel a little burn. I can. 4. Breath is still going. 3. 2. On your next one, kick that leg long, hold it there. Now draw tiny tennis balls. Imagine as a pen coming out of your heel, you are drawing a tennis ball on the wall in front of you. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, let's circle the other way. Oh yeah, for 5, 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1, release. Ooh, okay. Tap that glute. Come up to a tabletop position. I'm going to face this way. You can face the camera or the video, whatever is easiest for you. That right leg was working for me. We're going to work the same leg. Okay, so before we do so, let's do a couple of cat-cow movements. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees under hips. Drop the belly down as you inhale. As you exhale, round your spine, press the floor away. Feeling into your body, I want you to really explore. Think about movements or intuitively move with your body in a way that feels natural and nice to you. So for example, I'm going to tuck my toes, and then the next time I arch the spine, sitting back onto my heels for a little toe stretch. So it becomes a cat-cow, child's pose variation with a toe stretch. So this is an inhale. Exhale, round your spine, come forward. The reason I like to do this is because it stretches the soles of my feet, and I get a little bit more into the spine and into the hips. But explore your body. Maybe you are happy with just your cat-cows. Otherwise, follow me for another 3. Last 2. Last 1. And release. Find your neutral spine, untuck your toes, take your knees a little bit closer together underneath your hips. Now your belly is switched on, yeah, so my t-shirt might be hanging down, but draw navel up and away from the floor. Spread your fingers wide, press the finger pads down to protect your wrist. Your right leg lifts long behind you with your toes towards the floor, so squeeze your right butt cheek to keep that leg lifted. Notice if you're sinking through the spine, yeah? Press the floor away, hug your navel upwards. Option to stay here, option for your left hand, your opposite hand to reach forward. Now this is your inhale. Stay for your exhale. Next time you inhale, knee to the floor, hover that hand off the floor. Exhale, everything goes back long. Inhale to hover, you can touch down if you need to, knee and hands. And exhale to lengthen. Now nothing changes in the spine ideally. It's just the hand and that leg reaching long, lifting high. Keep pressing the floor away with that right hand. You are stabilizing through your core. Left shoulder is moving, right shoulder is building strength. Last 5, 4, just keep looking down so the back of your neck is long. 3, In 2, leg stays lifted, hand comes down. Last 1, give me 1 more. Keep that right leg lifted. Pop your left hand back down under your shoulder. Now point your toes. Tap your toenail down, the big toenail. Squeeze your right sit bone to lift the leg high. You go again, tap it down, lift it up. Inhale down, exhale up. You're here for 10, then we pulse it out. As you lift that leg, try not to arch your spine. Press the floor away. Hug your upper arms towards each other. It's, again, an energetic movement. Your left glute should feel this too. Last 4. Maybe even more so. 3, 2, last 1. Lift that right leg. Now little pulses to the sky. You can flex your foot if that feels better. Think heel to the ceiling in that case. Ooh, notice that left glute. Keep drawing navel up. You are here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Knees wide, big toes to touch. Take a child's pose. So you can either sink all the way down with your forehead on the floor, or like myself, on your elbows, and then rolling out your wrists. Notice your wrists, yeah, especially the right hand might feel a little tender. Breathe through it as you give yourself a little break. Big breath in, long breath out. If you want to stay a little bit longer in your child's pose, you can, of course. You can always pause the video. Otherwise, if you're moving with me, come forward, find that tabletop position. Now, straight away, we go to the other side. So because of that, I'm going to move around so that you can see my left leg moving, yeah? But nothing changes for you. Just stay in the same direction. Left leg long behind you, please. Point your toes to start with. Right arm long. If you don't want to do the balancing, then keep both hands down. Take a big breath in. Stay for the breath out. Inhale to hover, knee and hand. Exhale to lengthen. Continue in your own time. Really press the floor away with that left hand. And this time it's the right glute that is stabilizing your left that should feel that little squeeze as you lengthen that leg and lift. Try not to hang out in your elbow joint. If you are hypermobile, hyperflexible, a little micro bend through your left elbow. As soon as you start to collapse, keep pressing that floor away. Chest away from the floor. Let's go for 5. That right hand comes down. In 4, 3, keep breathing. You have 2. Nice. On your next one, hand down, left leg long. Now flex your foot if that's better. Actually, sorry, point your toes. That's what we did. Pop your toenail down, lift to the ceiling. Toenail down, lift to the ceiling. Keep this going. Try not to arch through the spine. Equal weight in those hands if you can. I know that left hand might be pressing down a little bit more. Try to center your chest in the middle of your thumbs. Last 5. We pulse that left leg up. In 4. Hopefully you can feel the right glute. I can. 3, 2. On your next one, lift. Flex your foot now. Tiny pulses. Heel to the ceiling. You have 5. Keep the breath going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Roll out your wrists just for a moment. Grab some water if you need to. Lying on the right side of your body. So I've just swapped around so that my left leg is working now. So if you are mirroring me, it's your right leg that will be lifting, yeah? But if you are also on the right side of your body, it is your left leg, like me, that is lifting. So find that 90 degree from the hips, the 90 degree from your knees. Flex all toes, lift your top leg, and return. Now, as you return that knee, using your controlled movement, So I like to imagine that I'm pulling that knee through honey, resisting something up, pulling something through honey. That right glute should be feeling this, yeah? The left leg is lifting, but your right is stabilizing. And then just as we did on the other side, lift out of those obliques. Let's go for 5, adding on with a pulse. In 4, you have 3. Last 2. All right, on your next one, lift that leg, add a pulse to the ceiling, slowly control. Inhale. Exhale. Now, if the breath, the inhale, exhale cueing doesn't resonate with you, if this is your first Pilates class, if you haven't done it for a while, don't sweat it, okay? Just keep breathing, but I will cue it the whole time in all my classes. Let's go for one more round, guys. Lift, now hold. Extend that leg, kick the heel forward, rebend, heel to butt. If the extension is too much for the body, you can always kick the leg long underneath the body, as long as you rebend and extend that top leg. I can really start to feel my glutes. Mind you, this is just the warm-up for the standing stuff, okay? Let's go for 5. 4, little gap between those knees, please. Keep that core switched on. You have 3. Breathe through it, yeah? Nothing lasts forever. 2. On your next one, lift that top leg, hold it out. Tiny tennis balls. Oh my God, my ass is on fire. 5, 4, 3, 2. Circle the other way for 5, 4, 3, 2. And you relax. Oh my God. Tap it out. Tap it out. Now, for the next set of exercises, we're going to repeat the first 2, glute bridge and your scissors again, but with an add-on, okay? So it's going to be a little bit harder. If that's not for you, you stick with the first option. We'll then come to standing and we'll need the chair. So I'm going to already set myself up. If you haven't done so already, put the chair at the front of your mat. Coming down for your glute bridge setup. Same glute bridge setup as before, with the exception of your feet. I want you to draw the heels a little bit closer to your sit bones, then lift your heels as if you're wearing stilettos, okay? If for whatever reason that's not nice for your ankles, then just keep the heels on the floor, okay? Now keep your palms down, walk the shoulder blades away from the body. Find that neutral spine. This time, I want you to imagine your spine, your torso, is between 2 planks. So instead of articulating up and down, it's a straight spine lift. So your buttocks need to work a little harder and your core is working for that neutral. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your hips all the way to the sky. Create that long line from your knees to your hips to your shoulders. Hug the floating ribs in. Now on an inhale breath, drop your buttocks down. Keep those heels lifted. Exhale, shoot back up. This is your rhythm, okay? Now once you've done a couple of those, if you're not liking the heel lift, drop the heels down. If you are liking it and you find it easy, maybe again arms to the sky. Your last layer is through the legs. So if you think this is easy or you feel it's quite easy for you, don't drop your butt down all the way as you lower your hips. Yeah, you keep hovering, then you shoot all the way up. Hover your butt a little bit off the floor, shoot all the way up. You're here for about 30 seconds. If your ankles fatigue, get tired, not liking it, drop those heels. Now, as this is our second round, it's going to be a little bit spicier. If there are moments, like I said at the start, where you are not happy, your body isn't feeling it, please take that break. You're here for 10, 9, 8, and yes, my seconds are probably not correct. Okay, this probably was a little bit longer than 30 seconds, but you've got this. Let's go for 5. Hands can come down in 4. Keep squeezing your butt on your way up in 3. Feel those hamstrings firing. 2. On your next one, hold your hips high. Now, tiny pulses to the ceiling. Hands down if you need them. Otherwise, press those shoulder blades down. You're here for 5. 4. Lift those heels a little higher. 3. 2. Last one. Lift and hold. Inhale. Exhale. Articulate your spine down 1 vertebrae at a time. Once your whole spine is down, drop the heels, release the hands, take your arms in a T shape, nice and wide. Knock your knees together like we did before, windscreen wiper your legs. Maybe close your eyes, a little bit of a reset, big breath in, long breath out. Let's do one more like that. Back to center, please. Knees stay bent, feet hip width distance. Legs to tabletop. Remember the scissors. You can go back to your first layer, yeah? Swapping the legs, tapping the toes down. If you want a little bit more, start with your legs to tabletop. Hug the belly down towards the earth. Interlace your hands behind your head. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift up into your ab crunch. Tap your left toes back to center. Tap your right toes back to center. Drop your head down. So inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift. Left knee, right knee, drop it down. Drop it down. Keep that going. Every time you lift your head and shoulders, draw navel to spine, ribs to hips, yeah? No pulling from the neck, please. Keep your elbows nice and wide, and imagine you are holding an apricot or an apple underneath your chin so the back of the neck is long. "20 seconds. Doing really well. I know you're doing well. I know I can't see you, but I know you're doing well. Stay with me. Last 10. We have a little finisher here, team. In 5, hold your head lifted, your shoulders lifted. 3, 2, give me one more. Give me one more. Drop your head and shoulders, lift back up, hold it here. Just those legs. Scissor and swap. If you need to drop your head and shoulders, please listen to your body. Otherwise, stay with me. Can you lift a little higher? Okay, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2.5, 2, 1.5, 1, and you release. Reach your arms overhead, lengthen those legs. Full body stretch, maybe hands interlace. Point your toes, big breath. Releasing, exhale. Once more, inhale. Releasing, exhale. This time, inhale, arms to the sky. Press the palms up for a little finger stretch. Tuck your tailbone. Draw your knees towards your chest with your core engaged. Give yourself a little hug. So knees to chest, little hug. Sway from side to side or whatever feels good for your body. Couple of breaths here. Inhale, nose. Maybe a little exhale through the nose to reset the nervous system before we come to standing. Hands behind your knees, please. Point your toes to where your chair is. Lift your head and shoulders. Oh my God, my abs. Yes. And then slowly, with your chin tucked towards your chest, rock and roll up and down the length of your spine, maybe 3, maybe 2, maybe 5 times. Find a seat and come to standing. Now, my chair is at the front of the mat. we're going to go through some standing clams. So I'm going to move the chair around as we go so you can mirror me if that's comfortable. But before we go there, I'm just going to show you side on what your position is, okay? And you can stay facing the chair like this. I'll just face that way so you can see my legs. The first position that we'll take is your knees slightly bend with a neutral spine. Yeah, no rounding, no arching. Just a neutral spine, flexing from the hips and the knees. You're in a little chair pose, kind of like your yoga utkatasana. From there, so this is the position I'm going to face you now. My right hand is on the chair. My left leg is moving. Knees together. The position is left heel to butt, okay? So if you are mirroring me, if you look exactly the same, it is your right leg that's moving, all right? Now, nice and slowly, like we did the clams, side lying, lift that top leg and drop knee to knee, okay? So press that right foot down, lift your top leg, drop knee to knee. So it's similar, a little bit different, of course, because you're standing, maybe a little bit of a different angle through that left hip joint. Your right knee stays bent the whole time. Now, the right leg is where you're going to feel it, okay? Hopefully, maybe everywhere. That's okay. Let's go for 5. We add that pulse. So we'll try to do the same movements as we did with the side lying clams. They'll just be slightly different because of the position of the body. Last 2. Last 1, lift, pulse, pulse. You drop knee to knee. If this is too much for you, you can lie down on your side again, okay? You can lift that left leg with lying down on the right side of your body. Otherwise, try to stay with me. Last 2. Last 1. Knee to knee. Lift that leg again, hold. Now you extend, you bend, heel to butt. For 5. You are not here forever. Keep that right knee bent, please. You are here for 4. 3. 2. Last 1. Extend, rebend. Now those circles, big circles forward. Yeah, no more tennis balls. Huge circles, beach ball circles forward for 5. Keep the breath going for 4. I may need a break after this, guys. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, other way. I know, I'm sorry. Stay with me. 5. You've got this. 4. Feel the burn through the right butt cheek. 3. Chorus on. 2. Don't hold your breath. Last 1. And release. Okay. Now, you know what? The good thing is you have a chair here. So let's take a little seat. Right ankle, left knee. Yeah, my right glute feels this more. Find your figure 4 stretch. Couple of breaths. If the chair is not for you or you're using something else, your figure 4 stretch. Quickly demo from the floor. Right ankle, left knee, hug it in, okay? Couple of breaths. Just to reset. Big breaths in through the nose and out through your nose. Last one, inhale. Big exhale. If you are seated or lying down, come back to standing. I'm going to face my chair now. So the left leg was my moving leg. The left leg is going to be the moving leg again. The difference is same position with your knees little in a little bend. Yeah, core switched on, chair pose. Left leg moving, not to the side, is going to go backwards. So remember that bird dog that we did when we were on all fours? Yes. Same thing here. The difference is left toe is back, touch it down, tap it back forward. So it's kind of like your scooters. Back and forward. Now if you want a little bit more, your opposite arm can reach towards the ceiling, the corner of the room, as that left foot taps back. So right bicep in line with your ears as you reach that arm forward. Now if you don't need that chair, maybe left hand behind your lower back. It's still the right glute that is working. I'm doing this for a reason, yeah? Lots of repetitions. Your glutes need to be strong to keep your lower back protected, yeah? To carry you through life so that you can travel and do things. Let's go for 5. 4, hands on your chair in 3. Left leg long in 2. Last one, hands on your chair, left leg long. Remember those toe taps that we did? Big toenail to the floor. Lift that left leg. I know this isn't easy, but stay with me. You've got this, even if you only do 2 reps. Last 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, relax. Stand up. We've stretched that right glute before. We're not going to stretch that again, but we will do some spinal movements and a hamstring stretch. So standing on your mat, make sure the chair is far enough away. Soft bend through your knees. Tucking your tailbone, chin towards the chest. Slowly rolling all the way down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bending so much through the knees that your belly touches the legs. Let your head be heavy, and only if you keep the belly legs connection do I want you to start straightening through the legs. They don't have to be straight, yeah? Mine are not entirely straight. That's okay. Just feel the stretch through the back line of your body. Grab your elbows if that feels okay. Swaying from side to side. This feels like a nice little reset after all the hard work. Now we have one more side to go, guys. Not much longer. Come back to center, drop the hands down, engage your glutes. Yeah, you should know where those muscles are now. So squeeze your sit bones, press into the heels, rolling one vertebrae at a time, all the way to standing. Head lifts last. Roll your shoulders up and down your back. Coming forward, I'm going to move around because my right leg will be moving. I'm going to pop the chair here. Find your chair position. Yeah, this is your chair position. Weight is in the heels. I'm going to face you. So heel to butt. Imagine you're holding a pen behind that kneecap. You lift that leg to the side. You drop knee to knee. Exhale. Inhale. So my right leg is moving. Left leg stabilizing. If you are mirroring me, it means your left leg is moving, okay? Adding on with that pulse in about 15 seconds. There's a slight external rotation as you lift, but it's not about opening the hips, yeah? It's just to get that hip high. And maybe this is where you are and you drop. That's okay, yeah? Go at your pace. You know your body best. Last 3. Your left glute should feel this. Maybe not yet. Maybe it's already there. Last one. Lift. Pulse, pulse. Drop it down. Lift, pulse, pulse. Drop it down. Oh yeah, I can feel that left glute. I don't know about you. That's what I meant with as you roll to standing from a forward fold. If you do these exercises, you feel that little pinch through the glute. That's how you know where the muscle is, yeah, to activate it. So activate that muscle as you roll to standing to keep your lower back protected. Last 3, my team. We're going to add a bend and extend in 2. Last one, lift. Now hold it here. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. This one really sucks, isn't it? You've got this. Keep breathing. Maybe the leg is there when you're just doing that. That's okay. It's the leg that's standing and stabilizing that will feel this the most anyway. Just keep that bend through your left knee. Not too heavy through that hand either. Let's go for 3. Big circles coming in 2. Last one. Actually, let's do one more. We can do one more. Now bend that knee. Big circles forward. So knee to knee all the way around. Knee to knee all the way around. Now with these circles, of course, it depends on your hip mobility, your rotation. Make them as large as is comfortable for you. Just keep that left knee bend. Last two. Last one, rotate the other way. I'm actually shaking. Let's go for 5. We've got this. 4, 3, 2, last one, and you release. Oh, okay. Remember that stretch? You know how to do it on the floor now. If you haven't done that before, if you were happy to sit, let's quickly stretch that left glute. Okay. Now with this glute stretch, for some of you, this may be enough. Yeah, you might already feel that stretch through the sit bone, but maybe leaning forward gives you a deeper stretch. So just notice there's no right or wrong. You always, always, always listen to your body. 2 more big breaths. And release. Come back up, chair facing away. I'm going to face side on now. Now that same leg, my right leg was moving, my right leg will be moving now. So find that position for your standing, technically a scooter. I like to think of it as a bird dog now because that's what we did before in our all fours. All right, so neutral spine, core is on, hug the floating ribs in, shoulders away from ears. Tap the right foot back, tap it forward. Left knee doesn't move. Now, if you're happy, left arm forward, elbow comes in. Everything away from the body, everything into the body. Then if you don't need the balance, the right hand goes behind your lower back. Just looking forward of that chair, back of the neck is long. Left glute, hopefully, starts to really feel it now. Let's go for 15 seconds. As you get more tired, really watch that form. Don't want any injuries. Last 7, 6, 5. You have 4, 3. Hands to the chair in 2. Good. Last one. Hands to the chair. Keep that right leg long. Lift and lower. And yes, that might mean your torso needs to come forward a little bit. That's okay. Just do not arch your lower back. It's the right butt cheek that lifts that leg as high as you can. Maybe it's only 1 millimeter. That's okay. Yeah. Let's go for 5. Keep that left leg bent. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Okay. Well, that was spicy. I hope you thought it was spicy, but a good spice. Okay, my loves, stretch it out. I encourage you to always stretch after every class. There's a very short stretch here. Listen to your body. If you need more stretches, a bit more breath work, go for gold. Child's pose for now. We've worked glutes a lot. I'm going to open the hips just a little bit more, then stretch those glutes, and then you're done. So in your child's pose, my head is not on the floor yet, and I like to move around in child's pose. So knees wide, big toes to touch, any other variation that works better for your body. So a couple of hip wiggles from side to side. Once you feel ready, drop that forehead down. Relax the shoulders. Breathing in through the nose. Out through the nose to allow your nervous system to reset. Yeah, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, like we do in Pilates, activates your fight and flight mode, your sympathetic nervous system, and that's okay because that's what you need when you're exercising. But now it's time to unwind. Couple more nostril breaths. Pull yourself forward. Find a tabletop position. Few rounds of cat-cow for the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, looking forward. Exhale to round. Twice more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Glute stretch. Couple of options. If you know your pigeon pose, left leg comes forward, right leg parallel to the long edge of your mat. Now, your left buttock needs to be supported either on the floor, or if you put a cushion under it or a block for support, perhaps coming down to your elbows. For me, this doesn't give me the best glute stretch. For me, the best glute stretch is a seated position, your knees on top of one another. So it's a yoga stretch, shoelace pose, and then a forward fold. And I know for some of you, if I've had you in my class before, I know that this is also the best one for you. Go there if that's where you want to go and stretch your glute. For some of you, maybe most of you, the most restorative stretch and the easiest one is to lie on your back. Draw your knees in and interlace your hands behind your hamstring. So for me now, left ankle to right knee, left arm through the gap in the legs, right hand goes around, grabs that hamstring. That's the easiest way to get into it. Now flex your left toes back towards that knee joint. If you do not feel it here, press that left knee away, okay? So lots of variations to find your glute stretch. Close your eyes wherever you are. Big breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, nose. Last breath. If you are in your original pigeon, coming out either to sit down or maybe lie on your belly or another child's pose. If you're like me and you are lying on your back, any movements to open up the lower back, the hips, or anything else really that feels nourishing for yourself. If you're in your shoelace seated position, you can lengthen your legs long in front of you and just give the legs a little wiggle wherever you are. One more breath. Opposite leg. If you're lying down, right ankle to knee, doesn't really matter. Yeah, you're just going to do the other side. Close the eyes, soften. We've stretched our hamstrings before in the forward fold. Stretching the glutes now. And those are the main muscles we worked. So hopefully these stretches means you're not too sore tomorrow. But if you are, see if it's a good sore. Hopefully it is a good sore. That's the only type of sore I want you to be. A sore where you can simply feel that you've worked your muscles and your muscles are giving you feedback to say that they are working on strength, mobility, all the good shit. Yeah. One more big breath in. Long breath out. Unravel your legs. Find any further movements, guys, that you want to take. You are officially all done. I hope you enjoyed the class. Let me know if you have any questions, feedback, requests, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.